Good morning and welcome in for another bright and early start at 5 AM on a Wednesday morning. Starting off with some vehicle checks. Best way to check the tyres, you've got two ways. You can either unstrap, lift up, or raise the suspension and you can get in there nicely, just like so. Get your hand in there as well, make sure tyre tread is all good, no damage to the caps. Front tyres looking good, no damage to the truck itself. Fuel cap nice and secured, which reminds me we need some fuel in a bit as well. That's 24 tons of powdered milk, all loaded up, secured and ready to go. Our delivery point is 104 miles away and we're looking just about 2.5 hours with traffic included. And we need to go onto the M62, follow up towards Leeds, follow the M1 right up until we reach our destination over at Northallerton. Doesn't half make a good difference though, doesn't it? When you're starting nice and early and it's actual light for a change. It's just gone 6 AM and the sun is already coming up. A little bit foggy, bearing in mind, but hopefully if it clears up a little bit later on it might be a nice day. Currently travelling down at the A580, otherwise known as the East Lancs, and then we go jump onto the M60 Ring Road a little bit later on. I think it's around 16 miles or so before then. And in theory we should just beat the traffic. In theory. And the destination over at Northallerton is literally just off the A1M, so it's nice and easy to jump off straight into industrial estate, getting loaded and straight back on. I don't think I've got any backloads planned at the moment, but I will give them a call when they get up there just to make sure there's nothing to collect on the way back. And if we get there before 9 o'clock, we've still got a lot of hours to play about with, so we can do plenty of collections in the area. There are local collections in our area anyway, not the area of Northallerton. Some really thick fog now, especially to the left. Can't see anything there now over the bridge. It's really eerie, isn't it? And we're not even at Saddleworth Moors yet. Just going past the Rochdale area. So we are pretty high up, to be fair, but still got a little bit more to climb. Imagine it being pretty thick when we're up at the top. A little bit like so. The M62 summit, highest motorway in England. That's 372 metres. I know, over doubled it then. I mean, it is pretty thick. It's not too bad. I've seen that a lot worse, that's for sure. Struggling a little bit then to get over the hill though. Going up around 37 miles per hour. Now I need to make sure we do a lot of engine braking. Or else you end up burning your brakes out if you're not careful with a heavy load. Especially when you're going up and down these hills. Even though it's pretty foggy, it's quite nice still. Quite a nice view. I've still got 73 miles left to go. And we're on time as well for another 1 hour and 30 minutes before we're there. I don't believe I've actually been to these clients before for delivery. Did have a look on Google Maps. It doesn't look too bad. Looks a little bit average. Nice big reservoir dam to the left. Might just be able to catch it on the camera. Oh well, so much for beating the traffic. Time's just hit 7 AM. We've been driving now for over an hour. Like this fan in as well. I've still got 66 miles left to go. Fog seems to have cleared up quite a lot actually. I was expecting it to be a bit more heavier over this part of the region. I think it's only a little bit of congestion though, so it's not too bad. No signs of an accident, just being busy. It's taken a while, but we're finally exiting the A1M for junction 51. And we're only a mile just over away from our destination. I'm coming off now for Northallerton. Which way we're going? Oh, there's a truck stop up here as well. I've never actually stopped at this one. I'm not too sure what the truck stop's like. Maybe we can pop in, get a coffee before we hit the road again. Following the road now for Leeming Bar Industrial Estate. Where's that truck stop? I wonder if it's up there where the Shell garage is. Yeah, there's a couple of trailers I can see at the top of the hill, so I think it is left on that roundabout. Squeaky brakes there. Now I'm looking for something to do with ice cream. according to Google Maps, if we keep following this road around, it's a little bit of a ring road. Oh. Perfect. Well, that was close. Oh right, this is it actually. Granera, just drove past it. So it might actually be this whole warehouse that we just drove around. Just need to try and find where the goods in is then, if that's the case. I need to try and turn it around. I might be able to speak to the shunter actually. There you go, perfect. Shunter knew exactly where to go. So I've got to go around here until I come to a zebra crossing, speak to security, and they will tell me which gate to go to. Where's that zebra crossing then? There it is. Perfect. No problem is finding somewhere to park. I've got nowhere to park. Oh, this would do. Let's get in front of this guy.
Side pedestrian.
So that's the company we're delivering to, make all them products. But in now with security, that's a little bit loud, isn't it? And I've got to go to the other side of the site and speak to somebody else over there. So hopefully there's going to be plenty of space for us to park up. But looking at the sky at the moment, I told you it's going to be a nice day. Just having a walk up. And this looks like the bay that I need to reverse onto shortly. It looks a tight one. The closest bay, I might get away with driving in at an angle and then reversing it back nice and easy. Perfect. Got lucky then, didn't I? Just do the doors quickly. quick walk down, make sure it's on bay okay, which it is. Disconnect the airline, and then place on the lock. A little bit like so, so it's not going anywhere. Before they can start unloading, what we need to do is unbuckle all these side bits and then undo the internal straps, just so it makes it a little bit easier for the guys. Put the key in, twist, and then we're ready to go. It's a pretty cool little setup they got here. Pallets get offloaded by the truck, and then just on the other side of this wall there's like a lift with rollers. So the pallets go on, get lifted up, and then using the rollers go across the bridge to the main warehouse. Yeah, it's quite interesting watching it all in operation. Here we've got the fighter jets out today as well. Hopefully we might be able to get a better look at the planes a little bit later on. Just off the A1M, there's a RAF base, so I think they probably came from there. Cheers, mate. I remember probably about 2 years ago, I seen two of them doing the training right by the side of the A1. God, it'd be great to be up there today, wouldn't it? Nice day like today. To be honest though, I don't think I'd ever trust myself to fly one. Even a little passenger plane, never mind one of them little fighter ones. It'd be quite cool to ride a passenger in one though, that'd be good. The time already is 11:10. We've got a collection on the way back down towards Warrington from Chorley. Been there quite a few times, just 16 pallets of dog food, dry biscuits. Absolutely lovely day it's turned out to be. It was a little bit hit and miss this morning, wasn't it? With all that thick fog out, I thought, I don't think it's going to be a too nice day, but you can always hope. Lo and behold, here we are. We'll roll on the summertime. That's what I say. It's one of the best jobs in the world in the summertime, driving. My personal experience anyway. Exiting the M1 southbound now for junction 42, coming on to the M62. I'm following this southwest still. So far so good on the traffic side of things. Been quite a nice drive so far. Don't get me wrong, a little bit heavy going past Leeds this morning. The time is currently 12:25. I've had a 15 minutes already, so I'm going to pull over in Hartmore services shortly, take 30 minutes, and that will wipe the break needed for the driving time. Then that'll be the last break for the day as well.
Still got 60 miles left to go. And with the break included, due to get there for about 2:15. If you're enjoying the vlog so far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate all the support, and thank you to everybody who do watch them. I really, really appreciate it. If you've got any questions about the vlog or HGV driving, let me know down below in the comments. I'll try my best to answer as much as I can. But I'm sure if I can't, one of our fantastic subscribers will be able to help out as well. Between the 8,000 subscribers, we've got a lot of knowledge. But it's mainly the subscribers and not me. I'm just winging it, guys.
Just popped over to Hartmoor Services, and small world, isn't it? Bumped into one of the subscribers, Stuart. So thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate all the support. Have a safe drive, buddy. Out comes you. That is my little diesel glove. Always recommend it, as these handles can get really manky sometimes. Well, I'm glad I'm not paying that bill. But that should do us for the rest of the week, unless we go back down London.
And away we go. Still got 47 miles left to go for a destination. We should be there within the hour. Take that nice and slow. I'm expecting pretty heavy traffic around the Bolton area, because it always gets busy on the M62 and the M60 ring road when you're joining Bolton, or when Bolton joins onto the M60, shall I say. Woo, it's warm today, it really is. 17 degrees. Now, I'd probably make that t-shirt weather, I don't know about you. I think the jumper might have to come off soon. Start working on that driver's arm tan. You can tell who a HGV driver is, can't you? So he's got a nice tanned up brown forearm on the right hand side. Whew, really is warm. And just coming up past towards Halifax now. Back over the moors, past Rochdale, and then come off towards Bolton. I think 2:30 is quite a good time to get there for as well. Get loaded up, leave there for about 3:15, get back to the yard, possibly 4 o'clock, maybe 4:15. Then who knows after that? We could be going somewhere else, or a good time to finish. And if I can finish around 4 o'clock, I'll try and pick little man up from preschool. I absolutely love that. Don't get to do it often. One of the downsides about the driving game, you can't guarantee what hours you're going to be finishing at. And what a nice view it is. What a nice view that is from the office window this afternoon. Just driving over the moors at the moment. It's always a nice drive up this way. Nothing compared to the Lake District, but it's still nice, isn't it? The mountain range. Still got 36 miles left to go. And so far so good. Road's been alright. Entering the M61 now, following it up towards Preston and Chorley. Ideally I need to try and get over to the left as well. So I think this turns into the third lane. Perfect. There we go. Foot down. Cruise control at 56. And away we go. 16 miles left before our destination. And 20 minutes driving time. Just arrived on site, and what would you know? That's one of our trucks there in front. Don't worry though, it's not been double booked in with 2 drivers to collect the same load. I think they're in for the full load, I'm in for the overspill. It's got reverse inside the warehouse now. Just needs to make sure I'm coming out of the right angle. So I'm just snaking it a little bit so I can get a good view on both mirrors. And just take your time, nice and slowly. Time's just hit 4:15, so sometime later now. And I've been over Woolston already, I've collected 4 pallets from there. And I'm just on the way to Outin Industrial Estate to collect 6 more. And then that is us done after that. But it just depends on traffic. But it's looking at about, realistically, I'm going to say it's going to be a 6:30 finish. There or thereabouts anyway, might be a little bit earlier. I am glad though that the days of getting dark at 4 o'clock are way behind us now. And I do believe it's this weekend that the clocks go forward. So we should start getting nice and light evenings where it won't go dark till 7 o'clock gone. Oh, I love them days. Finish work, get a barbecue on the go, mow the grass. If it was down to Leanne, she'd have me doing little odd jobs. I've got plenty of odd jobs to do, I can tell you that. Go follow this around. Well, that's not good. Not much I can do there, unfortunately. Try to keep myself over as much as I can. But the back end is just on the other lane on the roundabout. And here we go. And the traffic northbound is building up quickly as well. So by the time I finish with this collection, I think it's going to be a little bit more busier down there. Literally around the corner now from the clients. It's pretty much that little warehouse in front of us. I should be able to get a little glimpse as I drive past to see if the yard is busy or not. If it's busy, it can get a little bit tight, especially with a truck in there, which there is. So this is not going to be too fun. Hey, there's Chris. I used to work for H&M. One of the good drivers there, Chris. Right, how am I gonna do this now? There's not a lot I can do about it, unfortunately. And I can't really do a blind reverse all the way down here. And you have cars parked of this on the front to the left, so I can't get in there and reverse down. There's not enough space. Oh dear. Where the two white vans are at the end, normally I've tucked myself in right there. Unfortunately, I can't do that today. I wonder if I could get in and then reverse it. Might just be enough space. Yeah, I might just be able to do that. Get right in the corner. I don't know what we was worried about. You in there? You in there? Are you waiting to get an air, mate? No. All right. Well, it's just on this angle. Don't want to block you in, that's all. Yeah, go with it if you want. Easier for him to turn around than here, isn't it? Oh, looks like it's staying there after all. What I'll do when the other truck driver needs to come out, I'll just reverse it back. £5, back at the yard, got the labels, I'm going to put them on the pallets, and then that is me done for the day. I am going to call it a day on the video, so thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Take care of yourself, have a great week, have a great day, and I'll see you again next time. Keep on trucking, guys. Bye for now.